Hey guys, John at learningguitarnow.com, and I got a little free lesson for you about Albert King. And I got this lesson from listening to Blues Power. It's an awesome live album by Albert King, and this example is going to be in the key of G. I'm not sure if the original song they played it in off the album is in the key of G. I don't think it is, but in this case, I'm going to put it in G. So I noticed a pretty interesting thing that he does. He doesn't do it all the time, but when the 5 chord comes around, we're in the key of G, so the 5 chord would be the D7 chord here. He goes to this position. In my mind, this is what he's thinking. I have no idea what he's actually thinking, but this is what I think he might be thinking. He goes to this position. So 5 chord, and everyone kind of knows the Albert box, and I think he just takes the Albert box and moves it up 2 frets, because that's kind of the way he might have associated approaching a 5 chord in some situations. Albert box, if you're playing in the key of G, would be here on the let's see, 7 on the G. 6 on the B, 8 on the B, and 6/8 on the E. So you got this position. Where do you get all these? That type of lick. So he just moves that up 2 frets. We got this. And then it goes to C. Sliding in from 5 to 7 on the G string, 8 on the B, 6 on the high E to 8 on the B, slowly. And then I'm going to pull off my pinky or 3rd finger, whichever you like using, 6 to 3 on the B string, bend the 5th fret on the G string, pull down, 3, vibrato the 3rd, minor 3rd here with your 1st finger, and then hit the 5th fret on the D and the 5th fret on the A. That's the lick I'm doing. The concept that I was telling you about is just moving up that Albert King box 2 frets. Sounds really cool. For C, you see, you just move that same box back 2 frets. So it's a really cool concept to try out. It sounds a little bit different, depends on how way you play it. You don't have to play the same lick every time. You know, just improvise the lick. That's one thing if you want to play like Albert King. He never just sat down and played the same lick every single time. It's always a little nuance here or there. So that's another thing to take away from. So you get the 5 chord, and then move back to C. That's one example of something that you could play over the 4 chord C. The lick that I gave you as an example is this. I'll do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chord. I'll do the whole thing really slowly. So that's a really cool lick that you can play in the style of Albert King, and a pretty cool concept that you can apply, because a lot of people seem to get confused of what they can actually do when the 5 chord comes around. So that is the complete lick. It's a great little Albert King little move to add to your arsenal of weapons in your tool belt. So that is it for this free lesson. I'm John with LearningGuitarNow.com. If you'd like to learn more about playing blues guitar, please visit LearningGuitarNow.com, and I'll see you next time.